Hello and welcome to my second video tutorial featuring Loran Dark Beast. He's a very challenging boss that is found in the Chalice dungeons. He's another version of the Dark Beast pile, which is from the story. The locations of this boss is in the lower ailing Loran Chalice, the sinister lower Loran Root Chalice, and the lower ailing Loran Root Chalice. He can drop a Bolt Abyssal Blood Gem from the lower ailing Loran Root Chalice, as well as the lower ailing Loran Root Chalice from the lower ailing Loran Chalice. Yeah. Alright, his attack pattern is claw swipes. He swipes his claws up to 3 times in succession. This can do a lot of damage, especially when he's fully charged, which means you haven't staggered him yet. And he also unleashes 3 balls of electricity that travel in a straight line, and do a lot of damage if he missed you with his swipes. He can also leap towards a distant hunter, which is very crucial because he can often charge this up with his claw swipes for immense damage. You can also slam his claw, which does moderate damage, but then emit a blast, which does quite a substantial amount of damage. He can also chain this with his claw swipes to do even more damage. After channeling for a few seconds, he'll unleash a Nova around him that does high damage. This is his main attack and he will spam it. You can stagger him during the channel, but I don't recommend this. I recommend trying to dodge it, because then he'll be completely vulnerable for a few seconds. This is also because his attacks can no longer be infused with electricity after he's fallen over, of course. Now, after a short channel, he damages everything near his head. If not in the vicinity of his head, you can safely go for a few hits, but you need to pay attention when he's going to tell whether he's doing a Nova or breathe. If his chest glows, he's preparing a Nova. If his head glows, he's about to breathe. Now, as his health starts getting lower, he starts becoming way more aggressive, and also starts using some of his secondary abilities, such as that claw swipe I mentioned earlier. Now, I recommend using ranged attacks as often as you can when he's charged up, until he starts charging his Nova Burst next to you. This is your perfect time to strike, as you can easily stagger him and knock him over for even more hits after that. That is the best time to strike, and you'll often get maybe even a fifth of his health if you're lucky. Now, dodging this attack that he does, the Nova Bomb, can be very tricky, so I recommend just trying that for a few goes before you go at him for real. So I recommend saving your vials until you think you can do it, and then using them in that. Always see how far you can get without vials first, that way you can save them, unless you have lots of souls. Now, another thing he uses is poison knives. If you can get the poison up on him, it does quite a little bit of damage, if it stacks up, of course. And it just annoys him, and can stagger him a little bit, which stops him from attacking you. This is also what the gun can do, which is why I have one here. He becomes very aggressive at the last few pints of health that he has. So I recommend getting really aggressive. And that's all I've got today. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.